I want to go ahead and introduce Jeff Underhill from Arm.
Thanks, Sarah. Good morning. So I'm with Arm. We're the world-leading company for developing licensable processor technology. Most people in this room probably know us for mobile compute devices, cell phones, and tablets and things like that. I think most of you have probably interacted with multiple ARM-powered devices this morning. We're also part of enterprise networking and storage devices. And we're absolutely stoked to be here this week to talk about our collaboration with Nginx. Clearly, software is a key component of any of these systems. You may have seen the press release yesterday around the collaboration on Nginx Plus on the ARM architecture. And I want to reflect on something that Gus mentioned yesterday too, and that is that Nginx isn't just there to serve everybody's content, it's there to enable you guys to build your products and innovate over and above that. And that's really fundamental to how ARM operates. We license fundamental building blocks, processors, memory controllers, GPUs, etc. We work with innovative companies to take that, augment it with their own intellectual property, maybe licensed IP, put together compelling SoC solutions, and then that goes on down the chain to OEMs and ODMs. And so this morning, I'd like to just share a short video with you where some of the partners we work with, like AMD, Cavium, Broadcom, Applied Micro, talking about their collaboration with ARM and what they're doing to bring this technology to the server space. So we're around. We've got the table out there. Come ask us questions. We have a session this morning at 11:45. I have my handy-dandy ARM shirt on here, so if you see me wandering around and want to ask questions, just stop me. And with that, I'll hand over to Sarah to roll the video. Thank you.
So Red Hat does see a need for ARM-based servers in the market today, both in the enterprise space and also in the broader infrastructure space. And the reason that we see this, frankly, is because our customers are coming to us and they're expressing interest.
ARM is ready for the enterprise, it's ready for heavy-duty work. So we're looking for the solutions that we can deliver to the customers.
So when we looked at the server market, what we realized that there was a need for a high-performance but power-efficient CPU, one that didn't exist.
What's really unique is that the ARM business model and ecosystem of partners makes it pretty simple for us to put something together and put it in the market, A, quickly, B, cost effectively, and C, with a lot of functionality tailored to a specific workload.
We've been involved for the last 3 years plus with ARM and with the different members of the ARM partnership to define the architecture, but also beyond that, to define the various standards and interfaces that are required to build an enterprise quality platform.
Developer community has done a tremendous amount of work in the past 12 months to get ready for 64-bit ARM servers. All of the development tools are in place, the OSs are running stably.
As we see the benefits of the ecosystem that is being driven with ARM and the partners in terms of the Linaro community, the SBSA, so we're really looking forward to the extensions of the architecture.
So we have working silicon. We'll have production servers in the marketplace later this year, as will some of our competitors. This is a good thing because it allows customers choice, and that's really what this whole ARM server movement's all about.
ARM's IP that provides a lot of the foundational components that you need in your design, and you mesh that with third-party IP, that's where you get your differentiation and your value.
We're actually taking a solutions-driven approach to the applications and workloads. Can we fill out the complete solution and make all the pieces work and measure them for customers, and does the hardware and the OS and the apps all work together to provide a compelling solution?
The workloads that we targeted were the cloud workloads, and which is pretty much ubiquitous in the server space today. So a lot of the web scale applications. But interestingly, Xgene, which is our first implementation of the ARMv8 CPU and processor, is definitely meeting the requirements of those workspaces.
The Opteron A-series product based on ARM Cortex-A57 is a standard ARM product, standard cores, which means it'll be really good for cost-effective web hosting, media streaming, file hosting, distributed object storage, as well as software development, really helping this whole ecosystem get started.
So we've got one more lightning talk this morning, and that's going to be from our sponsor, Microsoft Azure. And so please help me introduce our Microsoft representative, whose name I have forgotten.
Chris.
Chris, thank you. I confess, I'm sorry, it happens. And I'm going to go ahead and let you do the introduction here, and then
Awesome.
I will get your deck going.
Thank you. Thank you, Sarah. And thank you, Nginx. I want to say congratulations on your inaugural event. This has been a great event so far. It's great to see that it was sold out. The statistics show that there's tremendous growth and support for Nginx, and the community around Nginx is just so amazing. So thank you for having us. And then for the audience here and online and probably watching later, thank you for participating. Thank you for making this event successful. Thank you for being part of the community. Being in Microsoft Azure, it's great to see that there is a place for us where we are into open and flexible communities. It's kind of different than the mainlandship of Microsoft, where people think it's Microsoft proprietary. People are afraid of that. So to be able to communicate with this audience is a great opportunity for us. So thanks again. So let me just start off. We are Microsoft Azure. I'm Chris Shaw. I'm a program manager at Microsoft. I'm here with my colleague Joe Gassi, who you may have seen at our booth or table outside throughout the conference. And we're giving a session later today at 2:15 on building on the open and flexible keywords partner ecosystem of Microsoft Azure. We have some objectives for our presentation. One is we don't want to do a marketing pitch. We know you aren't interested in that. We more want to tell you things that you maybe don't know about Azure. Considering the audience that we're presenting to, we know that you may not be interested in Microsoft products, but that's okay. I think we have something for you. And if you come to our session, you'll learn a little bit more about Microsoft Azure, and you'll probably be shocked to hear some things that you probably didn't already know. I know I've already shocked some folks talking to them, walking at the booth and talking at the booth. So I'm sure if you come and participate, you'll learn something new about Azure. Then the Nginx partnership. We have some really cool announcements to announce with the Microsoft and Nginx partnership. We have a new offering that we're going to be kind of pre-releasing and telling everyone about today. There's going to be a global announcement next week at our TechEd Europe conference. So come by the session. I'm not going to announce it now, kind of throw that out as a teaser, but come by. And then we want to talk about the Microsoft Azure Marketplace, which is more or less our online marketplace to sell services. So anyone in this room, small companies, one-person companies to large corporations, you can come and sell. If you can't attend our session or a booth, please reach out to us, but we have a few takeaways we want you to have. One is that you can build enterprise-grade cloud-scale services on Azure. That doesn't mean you have to focus on Microsoft technologies. You can use us as an infrastructure or a platform to build using your own services in any language and on any platform. So we're really striving to be very language and platform agnostic, which I think is shocking to a lot of people in this community. And then we also want to say, try Azure today. It's frictionless. You can sign up for 30 days, 200 Azure credits. You can try all the services we have. Just do some digging around, investigate a little bit. And finally, come sell your services. Again, if you're a small company, if you're a large company, we have an online marketplace that you can sell your services that integrate well into Azure. And we're seeing a lot of growth there. Then I think the thing I think everyone will be interested in is we're giving out 2 Xbox Ones, trying to drive a little interest for our conference and coming to talk to us. We'll be doing 2 giveaways. One is going to be at the actual conference, so come in, give us your contact information. At the beginning of the session, at the end, we'll announce who the winner is of the Xbox One. You'll go home today with an Xbox One. And then 2, you've already been giving your business cards, but I haven't seen a lot of traction, so make sure you come by our booth, drop in your card, and we'll be doing a drawing at 3:30. So again, thanks again. Hopefully we'll see you guys later today at the session, or reach out to us, or come to the booth. And thanks again, Nginx.